Hey there, Rafikis. Welcome to the 34 podcast where we learn together. It's been a minute, but anyway, hope everyone is doing fantastic. I'm doing great myself. You know, information is golden and information is very important in our life. But then how you deal with the information, how you put information in your life or to help you in your life, it's really important. But then today I'm just talking about the other information, the other type of information. Like for instance, two of your friends have gone on a trip without you because maybe you were caught up or you just didn't have the money to go, so you were like, okay, you guys go, but then when you come back I really want to know more about how the trip was, like what you did, what you ate, what you saw, like, you know, the stories about like the trips people make, they're really interesting. But then, like, you know, after the trip, one of a friend came and told you, like, you know what, when we were on the trip, so and so said this about you, they talked about you really bad, so I'm coming to tell you what they said. But then, you know, like, what will you do with that information? But then as a human being, we are always just quick to react. You don't, like, you just hate the person immediately because, you know, they talked about you and maybe it's really bad, so you're like, they are my friends and they talk this about me, so you don't want to do anything without them. But then remember, like, for the story to just become juicy, for the information to get really deeper, like, the two people must be involved. Like, the other person didn't talk by themselves, like, and the other person was just quiet or doing their things. They had, and even just for them just agreeing with them, just saying that is just, yeah, that's agreeing with them. So like, two people are involved there, but then, like, sometimes we just react there, we just don't talk to the other person, we even blacklist them, like they're not your friends anymore. But then, like, and then when you just come and sit down and think about it, but like, yeah, they were two of them, the other person could just talk by themselves. And you know, sometimes it's too late when you come into realization, like, okay, they played me, this one came early so that, you know, the other person don't, like, you know, come before them. So like, when they come and tell you that story, like, what will you do with the information? But mind you, there are two people, you are good friends, they talked about you. I'm saying they because honestly, if you think about it, the information wasn't the information without two people just talking to each other about you. Because there are two of your good friends. Like, I think you need to call them, both of them, just talk about the trip, just be there, just ignoring, like, just think like you're not even, you don't know, you don't even have the information. But then as you talk about the trip, just bring it up, say, okay, but this one came to tell me, like, you said this about me. And sometimes you lose both of them because, you know, the trust is not there anymore, but really you've gone deeper into the information and you really want to know why they talked about you that way. And honestly, in life, when someone comes with you with that information, especially about, like, other person talked about you, sometimes we always tend to just ignore the other person's side. You just trust the informer. But honestly, guys, if it were you, a person like two of your friends come to tell you that, like, how will you deal with that? Will you call them both, or will you just, like, trust the other person and not talk to the other one? Let me hear what you'll go about it. Thank you guys for always follow and for just subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is on my Instagram page, the 34 podcast. And as we say, kesho pia ni siku. Adios.